Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Daisy. Enjoy watching.
My name is Daisy, let's go story time.
Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Elderwood, nestled between whispering forests and sparkling streams, there lived a magical cat named Whiskerella. Whiskerella was no ordinary cat. Her fur shimmered with a silvery glow, and her eyes sparkled like the clearest emeralds. She possessed a gift that was known to only a few, the ability to speak with the animals and plants of the enchanted forest that bordered the village. One balmy spring evening, as the sky blushed with the colors of twilight, Whiskerella set out on her nightly walk through the cobblestone streets of Elderwood. The village was hushed, save for the soft rustling of leaves and the occasional croak of a frog from the nearby pond. As she strolled gracefully, her ears perked up at the sound of a faint, melodious hum carried by the evening breeze. Curious and intrigued, Whiskerella followed the sound to the heart of the village, where she found a tiny, luminous fairy hovering near the old stone well. The fairy's wings glittered like stardust, and her face was etched with worry. "Good evening, little fairy," Whiskerella greeted softly. "What brings you here?" The fairy looked up, relief washing over her delicate features. "Oh, Whiskerella, I'm so glad to see you. I am Faye, and I come from the Enchanted Grove. Our home is in danger. The ancient oak of eternity, the source of all magic in the forest, is wilting. And with it, our magic fades." Whiskerella's heart ached for the fairy and her kin. "How can I help?" she asked without hesitation. Faye's eyes sparkled with hope. "The oak needs the Golden Dewdrop, a rare and magical dew that forms on the highest peak of the Crystal Mountains. Only with its touch can the oak be revived. But the journey is perilous, and we fairies are too small to make the trip." With a determined nod, Whiskerella declared, "I will retrieve the Golden Dewdrop for you. Lead the way." Together, Whiskerella and Faye embarked on their quest. They ventured through the moonlit forest, where the trees whispered encouragement, and the night creatures offered their guidance. They crossed babbling brooks and climbed steep hills, their resolve unwavering. After days of travel, they reached the base of the Crystal Mountains. The peak loomed high above, its icy slopes glistening under the sun. Whiskerella's paws were tired, but her spirit was strong. Faye flew beside her, her light guiding the way. As they climbed higher, the air grew colder, and the path more treacherous. But Whiskerella pressed on, her silvery fur shimmering against the stark white of the snow. Finally, they reached the summit, where the legendary Golden Dewdrop hung like a tiny, glowing gem on the petal of a rare crystal flower. Whiskerella carefully collected the dewdrop in a small leaf pouch Faye had given her. With their precious cargo secure, they began the journey back to Elderwood. The return trip was no less arduous, but the thought of saving the Enchanted Grove filled Whiskerella with renewed energy. Upon their arrival, they hurried to the heart of the Enchanted Grove, where the ancient oak of eternity stood, its branches drooping and its leaves withering. Whiskerella gently placed the Golden Dewdrop on the oak's roots, and a brilliant light enveloped the tree. Slowly, the oak began to revive. Its branches straightened, its leaves turned vibrant green, and magic once again flowed through the Enchanted Grove. The fairies rejoiced, their laughter ringing like delicate bells through the forest. Faye turned to Whiskerella, her eyes shining with gratitude. "You have saved us all, Whiskerella. We are forever in your debt." Whiskerella smiled, her heart swelling with joy. "It was my honor, dear Faye." From that day forward, Whiskerella was celebrated as a hero in both Elderwood and the Enchanted Grove. The village and the forest thrived together in harmony, their bond strengthened by the brave cat whose courage and kindness had saved the day. And And so, Whiskerella continued her nightly walks, her silvery fur shimmering under the moonlight, knowing that the magic of the forest would always be with her, guiding her paws wherever she roamed. And every evening, as the stars twinkled above, the villagers would tell the tale of the cat who saved the enchanted forest, ensuring that the legend of Whiskerella would live on forever.
My name is Day.